going on, guys? BrettO Live back with another video, and welcome to the Week in Review, episode 167. This is where we go over Raw and SmackDown in a WWE action figure setup style. Without further ado, we're going to be jumping into Monday Night Raw. John Cena's return. We're going to be talking about that. Also, about halfway through the video, we're going to be talking about SmackDown, so stay tuned for that. Ratings at the end. You guys already know, so let's freaking do it. Episode 167. Let's go. Starting over here, beginning of the show, John Cena with an earlier today little promo video of him walking into the arena, seeing literally everybody that works for the company. Literally all the production guys, all the wrestlers. I thought it was awesome. He was interacting with everybody. I liked how he had certain gestures towards some people that he respected more than others. Like he'd shake certain people's hands, just wave to other people. I thought that was pretty cool. Like showing who he actually has really a lot of respect for, hugs for certain people. I thought that was awesome. And then of course they also did little videos throughout the show from different superstars from the past. Jericho, Bryan Danielson, and Big Show Paul White did promo videos, which was freaking insane. The Forbidden Door from AEW, even though they were all going by their WWE names. Besides Chris Jericho, is the same in both company. But I thought that was really cool how we saw all of them in like the promo videos since they're like in AEW. That was awesome. And then of course the John Cena promo that came later that night was awesome. I'll make sure to talk about that. But before we talk about that, the Battle Royal in the beginning, the last spot in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, I believe. It needed to be filled up, and a lot of the men in the roster were out there. You got guys like Jinder, Shanky, AJ Styles, Miz. So many superstars from the Raw and SmackDown roster were out there gunning towards the opportunity at the Money in the Bank contract in a really cool battle royal to open the show. I really enjoyed it. It's a very decent battle royal, long, drawn out. I thought it was really cool. In the end, Riddle was able to pick up the victory. Riddle was able to win the battle royal and earn his spot. Finally, this is like his third opportunity. Getting at Money in the Bank. So he made his way into Money in the Bank by winning this Battle Royal. Do I think he's going to win the match? Possibly. But stay tuned for the predictions. They actually are already on the channel, so feel free to check out the prediction video. But yeah, to see my predictions for Money in the Bank. But yeah, Riddle has a possibility of winning. But as far as the Battle Royal goes, it's pretty good. Moving over here, it was Alexa Bliss versus Liv Morgan one-on-one. This match was pretty boring. I'm not going to lie. Very short, very just boring in my opinion. In the end, Liv Morgan was able to pick up the victory over Alexa Bliss. I was kind of shocked by that. I thought they were going to give it to Alexa Bliss, but yeah, they gave it to Liv Morgan. I don't really care. Moving over here, it was the main event of the show. It was Becky Lynch going up against like Doudrop, Nikki Cross, and a bunch of other women to fill the last spot in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And Becky Lynch was able to finally pick up the victory. This is literally her second or third opportunity, as well as Riddle, to get into the match. And she finally was able to get into the match by winning this Fatal 5-Way elimination match type deal in the end of the show. So that's pretty cool. I mean, Becky Lynch definitely has a possible chance of winning that match. She's on the freaking poster. And I'm like, no way they don't include her in Money in the Bank. She's on the poster. Like, come on. But yeah, as far as the match goes, it was okay. Moving over here was an episode of Miz TV. Actually, it was an episode of Miz TV. Basically, Kevin Patrick was just out there interviewing The Miz, talking about Logan Paul, how Logan Paul is going to be coming back into the ring. And he mentioned AJ Styles a little bit, and then AJ Styles came out, punched him right in the face. Literally punched him right in the face, and then it turned into a match, one-on-one, AJ Styles versus Miz. This was actually a really good match. I really enjoyed this match. AJ Styles and Miz, two very talented superstars on the roster. I really enjoyed this one. In the end, Miz had to freaking wreck it and just walk away and get counted out. I hate when they do this. It's so annoying. I know he's a heel, but still, this was just stupid, dude. Miz just walks away after the match was actually kind of getting good. And then, yeah, AJ Styles wins by count out. You can tell AJ Styles was pissed. He didn't want to win by count out, obviously. But yeah, he was able to win by count out. I wasn't a fan of that ending. Moving over here, it was Jey Uso versus Montez Ford one-on-one near the beginning of the show. This match was okay. It was actually pretty decent. High-flying action from both of them. We saw Jimmy Uso and Angelo Dawkins get into it on ringside, and then Jey took out Angelo Dawkins. In the end, Montez Ford was able to hit his super high frog splash to pin Jey Uso going into Money in the Bank. Do I think they're going to win the Undisputed Tag titles? Absolutely not. Every time the Street Profits get a big opportunity, they always squander it. They always squander the big opportunities, so I doubt it. Moving over here, it was Bianca Belair, basically just out in the ring, talking on the mic, yo, what's up, I'm the champ, Carmella, this, that. Carmella interrupts, Carmella comes out, and then basically just tries to sneak attack her after talking, and Bianca Belair ends up taking the ring, basically. It was lame. Wasn't into it. Moving over here, it was Bobby Lashley going 1-on-2 handicap match with Otis and Chad Gable. It was a 2-on-1 handicap match, like it said. So it was actually a pretty decent match. We saw some insane feats of strength from Bobby Lashley. Got Otis up on his shoulders just like this, dropped him down, and then he was able to tap out Chad Gable with the Hurt Lock. And then, of course, Chad Gable tapped out. He beat him 2-on-1 handicap match. And then Austin Theory rushes the ring right away and tries to attack Bobby Lashley with the Alpha Academy. But then Bobby Lashley was able to fend them all off and keep the ring, which I thought was pretty cool. But does he win this freaking Saturday Money in the Bank? I don't think so. But you never know. You never bloody know. But I don't think he's going to, because I think Cena needs to feud with Austin Theory for that United States Championship. We got John Cena over here. He came out. He did his promo. The shirt looks cool, by the way. And the Titantron looked cool. It had a bunch of his old logos on it. I thought that was dope as crap. All the superstars were out there. I thought that was really awesome. Because Cena, in my opinion, is one of the best WWE superstars. People get wrestler and WWE superstar confused. When I say WWE superstar, I mean like WWE superstar, like best character. John Cena, the character, is literally amazing. Best wrestler of all time? I wouldn't say best wrestler of all time. But best WWE superstar of all time? Definitely, in my opinion. But yeah, this promo was great. It was basically just saying hats off to the WWE Universe for making him a better person, making his career what it is, and basically, yeah, giving a shout out to the Universe. He didn't really start a storyline with anybody here, like Austin Theory. He did have a little altercation with Austin Theory backstage, so that might have planted the seeds for them fighting in the future. But yeah, he just said, it's not my last match. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, I think it's Summer of Cena. I think it's begun. I think he'll be on Raw this coming week as well. But yeah, I really enjoyed his promo. I thought it was awesome. I love everything Cena. So yeah, I was down with anything literally. But yeah, guys, that was Monday Night Raw. I feel like I'm forgetting something. If I am, definitely let me know down in the comments down below. And I really enjoyed the Raw part of the video. In the end, I'm going to give it a solid 2 out of 5. It's a pretty mid show, but I did love the Cena stuff. Don't get me wrong, I freaking love the Cena stuff. But as far as the entire show goes, 2 out of 5, mid. But yeah, guys, SmackDown, we're going to jump right in. And continuing the week in review here with SmackDown, we opened up the show with all the members of the current Money in the Bank men's match that's about to go down tonight. They all opened up the show on top of ladders besides Omos. I don't know why Omos wasn't on the ladder. Maybe because he's that gigantic that the ladder can collapse. But anyways, they started off the show. They were all on ladders. Seth was out there. Riddle was out there. All the members, Drew, Sheamus, everybody. And they were just talking trash. I'm winning Money in the Bank. I've won before. I'm the 2-time winner. And then, of course, they got interrupted by Ezekiel, Corbin, Miz, and Madcap Moss. And then it turned into a battle royal. It was the members of the Money in the Bank match already, and the 4 men that wanted to get in, because there's one more spot remaining. So they had a battle royal for nothing. I was really surprised they didn't okay, if one of these guys wins, they get in the match. No, it was just basically the winner gets momentum headed towards Money in the Bank, which I'm like, okay, that's kind of odd. In the end of the battle royal, Happy Corbin was able to pick up the victory. In the Battle Royal, he was able to win the Battle Royal, faking that he got eliminated. He went under the bottom rope and then came in last minute to eliminate Sheamus and Corbin. I thought it was a decent way to open up the show. I kind of enjoyed it, I'm not going to lie. I do enjoy Battle Royals, so that was actually pretty cool. Corbin does appear later in the show, so stay tuned. Moving over here, it was the New Day. Well, it was scheduled to be the New Day versus the Viking Idiots, 2-on-2 in a tag team match, which I'm like, no way they give us this. This is like, Vince is going to save this for like SummerSlam or something. So of course the New Day get interrupted by the Viking Raiders. They come out and it's just a brutal beatdown. The New Day they did disrespect the Viking Raiders a little bit. Xavier Woods held out the microphone and then he just dropped it in front of Ivar's face. That didn't make him too happy. So they sort of just destroyed the New Day. Am I into it? I'm into the Viking Raiders heel turn, but as far as them just beating up on the New Day again, this is the second week in a row. Same thing. Moving over here, it was actually a Ask the team something or something with like ask a question to the team segment. I found it kind of odd. Kayla Braxton was basically directing the entire thing. She asked some questions between the Usos and the Street Profits, basically stirring controversy. It stirred the pot enough, which led to Kayla Braxton leaving the ring, and then Street Profits and the Usos, they got into it a little bit, and they were like, yeah, you disrespect my legacy, this, that. I actually really enjoyed this segment. I thought it was really good. I thought it got really intense, and it actually got me more excited for their match at Money in the Bank. I still have the Usos winning. Feel free to check out the prediction video. The prediction video is on the channel. Check it out. But as far as this promo goes, I did pleasantly enjoy it. Moving over here, it was a 6-woman tag team match. It was Liv Morgan, Asuka, and Alexa Bliss going up against Lacey Evans, Raquel Rodriguez, and Shotzi, with, of course, Becky Lynch on ringside / commentary, chilling over there. In the end, we saw the faces win. Liv Morgan was able to pick up the victory for her team, hitting the Oblivion on Shotzi, I believe, and then she pinned her to win the match. And then Becky Lynch comes out of nowhere and just basically takes out Asuka with a manhandle slam. I'm like, oh my gosh, what the heck? She just took out Asuka randomly and then ran away. I'm like, okay, I guess get whatever advantage you can get, going into Money in the Bank. So I guess it's kind of smart, but as far as the match goes, mid. Moving over here, it was Max Dupri. He came out and he talked about his Maximum Male Models, his new team. He talked about them. Dude, I was just laughing my butt off watching this, dude. Like, this was hilarious, bro. I am a fan of Max Dupri. So he was out there and he introduced 2 members of the MMM, the Maximum Male Models. He introduced Mace, formerly Mace of Retribution, formerly Dio Madden on commentary. And then he also introduced Mansoor, or I know his original name is Mansoor, the Saudi Arabia guy. But yeah, he's going by like Mansoor or something weird. But like, yeah, they came out and they were just doing a bunch of fashion poses. I've just found it hilarious. I'm like, what is happening, dude? This is hilarious. So I guess Max Dupri has his little gig going now with the MMM, which I am interested to see what he's going to do with it. It was hilarious, in my opinion. Moving over here is a Fatal 4-Way in the end of the show. Happy Corbin, Ezekiel, Miz, and Madcap Moss. Fatal 4-Way winner will take the last spot in the men's Money in the Bank match coming up tonight. This was actually a pretty decent match. I did enjoy it. I had Corbin winning since he already won the Battle Royal. Why would you take it away from him? Keep the momentum going for Corbin. Give him the win. The match was decent. In the end, Madcap Moss was able to pick up the victory, and he took the 7th spot in the men's Money in the Bank match, which, give it to Madcap. He's a young talent. He could get up there, he could really put on a show in that freaking briefcase match, dude. He really can. I'm not going to lie. And then, of course, Pat McAfee basically just berated Happy Corbin after the match, because, of course, they're probably going to be fighting at SummerSlam. But, yeah. Happy the Madcap won. Overall, this episode of SmackDown wasn't too shabby, in my opinion. In the end, I'm going to give it a solid 3 out of 5. Kept me entertained. I was into the show. I'm into Max Dupri and the MMM. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts about the comments. Let me know what your thoughts are on the shows down in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time. BrettO Live is out.